Hello, everyone, and welcome to Badass Us. That's right, that's who we are, Badass Us, here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. And today is another good one, but this is a special edition. You spoke, we listened, and that is going to be our topic today. I am so excited to be doing something different on Turn Up Tuesday, as my co host would say. So, Badass Us. Who are we? We are women, beautiful, accomplished, and divine. Our gentlemen are brothers, accomplished, and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. That's right, that's who we are. Badass Us. We be right back at you here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. Welcome back, everyone, to Badass Us. That's right, that's who we are, Badass Us. And I'm going to introduce my lovely co host. It's just the two of us today, Belinda Stevenson.
Hey, just the two of us.
Hey, we can make it if we try. We going to keep our day job.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Yes, yes. So I tell you, this is a special edition that we're doing on this Tuesday. You know, usually we have our set Tuesdays ready, but we, doing it differently. We, as you
Yes.
say, Turn Up Tuesday.
Turn Up Tuesday.
Yes, you talk. We listened.
That's
So
right.
yes, you spoke and we listened. Rather,
Yeah.
a little bit of both, I guess.
Yeah. So, we're taking questions that people, with topics that people send to us.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, questions
It's
that was sent in, and they want to hear us just expound on it a little bit. So, the first one, let's go. It was the first lesson. Everybody want to just kind of wrap up. We are coming off the wave here in Prince George's County and in the state of Maryland of our primary elections. Let's just start there. Let's take care of the business at hand.
Okay.
So our local government, our local politics is very important because I think sometimes, Belinda, we don't come out and vote enough when it's the local elections. Only
Yes.
time we come out when it's the presidential election. But for me, I had to grow in my walk to learn that it is very important that you get just as much involved with your local election
Yes.
than you do even with the bigger one, because this what sets the tone and for whatever place or state or that you live in. Getting involved with your local elections is everything, because you have been holding them accountable of what's going to happen in your district, in your neighborhood, in your area. So for when people want to talk and say, well, this not happening, that not happening, did you vote though?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, so this was fun because we actually went to so many watch
We
parties.
was out in those streets, girl. All that good food and drinks. Yes, we went to several that night. We had a ball.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So I just want to start just with out here in Prince George's County with our county exec. Hands down, it was not a surprise that Angela Alsabrook, she's basically won and reclaiming her re-election.
Yes.
So we are thankful. Girl power.
That's
Yay!
right.
And then also our state's attorney here, Aisha Brayboy, she actually just kind of just ran unopposed. So we are thankful for our state's attorney as well. Yay! And
Girl
then,
power.
Yes, girl power. So you notice we starting off with all the girl power.
Exactly.
Yes, because you asked us to. You spoke, we listened. So yes, and so now this doing a statewide one for the state of Maryland, the governor race, girl.
That had us on pins and needles a little bit, right?
Yes, look, we gotta go like this, girl.
Yes, it was nice. It was nice.
Ooh, Westmore for the Democrats.
Yes.
Pulled it out. Yes, thank you, Westmore.
Yes.
Westmore in the house. Yeah, so we got to now make sure that we do our part.
Exactly.
To make sure that now come November that it will be a Westmore for governor. Yes, I'm excited about that. So we got to make sure that he be caught. So I'm sorry. I am just not a supporter of our past president, and I'm not voting for anyone that
associated with him.
Exactly. And I said it here first. So like the pastor said at church, if you want to sue somebody, don't sue Belinda. Just come and sue me because I said it.
That service was really good too.
Yes.
But back to what you were saying in reference to, we have to get out and pretty much do our due diligence.
Yes.
We have to realize too that learning what's important when it comes to your civic duty, that's foundational.
Yes.
So when we're going through school, we get that little blurb of civics. Yes. I don't remember anything from that.
Yes.
I had to go back and listen to what's the one with Bill the one the song that used to play. Y'all know what I'm talking about, audience.
Somebody text us and say them what
oh God, it used to be a song.
It was a song about?
It wasn't Reading Rainbow. It was one of those shows that came on. I had to go back and actually look at it.
Oh yes,
what's a bill? And they have the little song to it.
You're talking about yes? Is it this rapper? He had blonde hair.
No, it's just like a little old school animated cartoon.
Oh, okay, all right. Because the latest
Schoolhouse Rock. Is that it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Someone text me, please.
Yes, text us.
but yeah.
And also text us, who was that rapper? He was not, and I like that he admit about his naiveness about not voting. Yes. And he was a rapper. He ended up making a song about it because his cousin was running for Congress. And she was telling him how important it is to vote at the local level, in our primaries. And she gave him an educational lesson. I'm telling you guys, if y'all find out who this person is, please text us and send it in, because he did a fantastic job of breaking down how the system works and how the congressional race runs.
Yeah, a lot of times you have to go back to the basics.
Yeah,
because the
really
basics will get you to now. Because I didn't start, full disclosure, I don't care. Yeah. But I didn't start voting in the local elections until probably when I was 35.
Yeah,
and I'm 49. Yeah, so that wasn't too far. I mean, 48. I'm 48. Good Jesus.
Yeah, yes. But go ahead and claim it. You will be 49 this year. So no, that's
next month?
No, it's not 49. This is her pre-50th.
That's right. I'm excited too.
Yes. So we're gonna get into that one too.
I don't look my age.
Yeah. I know I don't look my age. Hey, I'm 56, August the 12th. So we just telling all our business.
Your birthday, that's right. It's the same day as my grandmother's. My big mama.
Oh.
That's why we get along so well.
Grandma, I love you already.
That's Big Mama.
That Big Mama.
That's Big Mama. Oh, big little mama, because she's only like 5 feet.
But that was my mom. 5'2", 100 pounds, soaking wet, and she was Big Mama.
No, I'm joking. Joking, Big Mama.
She gonna get you.
But I'm her favorite granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you and I get along so well.
Oh,
her
yes.
Granddaughter.
You probably the only granddaughter.
Well,
I'm just messing.
It's a lot of us, but I'm the favorite. Favorite niece. Favorite daughter.
Favorite everything.
Favorite everything.
Okay.
That's what I do.
See.
Just lovable, you know it.
All right. So just to wrap up the election and move on to you spoke and we listened. Just want to say, guys, it is very important that we get out and vote, especially when they say in the African American community that we don't get out and vote enough, that it's mostly the women. 65% of the voters are women in our community. And when we are constantly voting most of the time to put men in office, I'm glad to start seeing that we are now seeing more women running for office and winning
That's right.
they
Yes.
seat. Yeah,
Women
so,
show up and
yeah,
show out. Don't
yes,
we?
yes. And so as they say, this is the time of women in democracy. So we bless you. We bless everyone who went out and cast a vote. Now you have a right to speak. And thank you for sending that in to us. They wanted us to give a recap on that.
That's
so
right.
it was really nice. So make sure again that you pay attention in November, because we need you to go out and do the same thing. And guys, for me, I always like to push early voting. During the primaries, I called up all my friends. I told them not to wait till the day of.
Yes, you did.
I was like, go and early vote.
Yes.
Because anything can happen on that day of. And the person that you really want to win, early voting is 8 days. And that person who you really want to win, if we don't go out and vote in them early days, that 8 days, then they're not going to catch up and make up on that one day, on that primary day.
Yeah.
So, and same going into, the general election in November. They're going to give us another whole week of early voting. And that's the week we want to go. All right. So that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. That's my spiel on it. What's your recap of this?
Of the political round?
Yes.
Well,
so was it fun hanging out at the?
Oh my God!
Yeah. So tell me,
especially the sheriff.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah. John Carr.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. John Carr.
John Carr
God.
here in Prince George's County.
His party was lit.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the photo booth, everything.
Yes. And it was also he did a combined watch party with the clerk of the court, Hassan Ahmed. So we want to congratulate both of them. She won for re-election, and he is now looking to be our new sheriff. Look, new sheriff in town.
I know, right? Literally.
Yes. Mel, we love you. He's retiring. Melvin Hines is retired, and so the race was wide open. But I must give it to Mayo. She came strong in second place.
Yes, she did.
I didn't think. I'm just going to be honest here. Can I be honest?
Be honest.
I didn't really think that they was going to give her a chance. But when I saw that she came in a strong second place, I was like, wow, impressive, very impressive. So to Mayo, we just impressed with the hard work that you've done, especially, for no one to really know who she was. She just came out of nowhere and just made her mark in this community. So just keep it up. Don't stop, because sometimes some people go away when they don't win and the election is over. But I just want to say to Mayo, just keep up the good work.
And if you all don't know, Karen knows everyone. I know she don't like when she talk about things like that. But Karen knows everyone. So I went and I was like, oh, she know everybody. Yes. And they welcome her with open arms. It's like a sister and sister or sister and brother relationship. They absolutely love this woman here.
Yes.
So it was wonderful seeing how people were, how they just received you when you came in and so excited.
Oh, thank you.
And knowing that everyone said they knew that you would show up. You're always there for people. And that's a good thing. That's a good trait.
Yes. And, especially when I got my sis with me, I tell you.
We have fun all the time.
Yeah, we do. Even when it's even a church service, we have fun and cut up in there too.
Well, church was good this Sunday.
Yeah,
it was. Yes. That young pastor did his thing.
Yes. So
even though I had to drive so far away, but you know what? It didn't matter.
Oh, bless
And then I had to go back to Baltimore.
Yeah, because you met some friends in Baltimore. Yes.
I met a friend in Baltimore.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Correction. All right, I stand corrected. So now moving on to We Speak. What
you
was
spoke.
It? You spoke, we listen. Okay, you spoke, we listen. All right, I'm liking this week because this is more of our freestyle week. We're just going to hit on a variety of everything that you all wrote in and talked about. So, Belinda, I will let you go next since I did the political one.
I don't know which one.
I know. I see
Someone
you got your little notes over there. Okay.
So I received something from a woman, and she felt like, are there still roles in relationship because her husband does not do anything? So it's like she's supposed to cook, she's still supposed to clean, but she works just as much as he does, and she deals with the kids. So are there still those type of roles, like, back doing, what is it, Leave It to Beaver or whatever that was? Because guess what?
I know.
I hate cooking.
Yes. Well,
and I know how to cook. But you don't know how to cook, so it's different.
No, and I tell you, my husband did not marry me for my good cooking. So cooking. Yes, so that theory
Words
was
matter.
Totally out the window.
Don't say good. Words matter.
Okay,
your cooking is not good.
No, I said he didn't marry me for my good cooking.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, he did not marry me for my good cooking. So that myth is gone out the window.
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I mean,
your
literally.
Your family is good.
Great. Okay. And so literally, I mean, I didn't even go grocery shopping. I had to learn how to grocery shop after he passed. Yeah. He didn't like me going grocery shopping because I came home with things, and and I guess you'll know this as a person who cook. He don't like off-brand stuff.
Not at all.
And he was like, you don't pay attention. You just go and grab the first thing you see.
And she don't have all the ingredients in her house. I made my famous grits there, and she didn't have any salt.
I know.
She didn't have any hot sauce. I'm like, who?
No,
I'm taking her black card. Not any hot sauce. No, I don't even eat Tabasco, but I would have took it that day.
Yeah, no hot sauce.
I said she got me over in this bootleg house.
Yes, no salt and no pepper. Matter of fact, my girlfriend brought her own pepper over and left it there and said, "This is for me."
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Can we talk about my grits and how they were a hit?
Now, them grits was a hit. It
creamy,
was
cheesy. We was eating on those a couple of days.
Yes, just like how I like them back in the South.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it really was. It was a great hit. So
are there still roles in a relationship?
Okay, so
I know a lot of men. Okay. My dad, he cooks every day. I think it's like Friday or Saturday or both days. But he cooks, and his wife sits there and watches TV, and she has a little mirror right here in front of her. And I know my daddy's watching. Hi, Papa, my favorite daddy. And he has a she has a
your
little,
only daddy.
My favorite daddy.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, Mama. Is he my favorite? Is he my daddy? No, no, he's not my daddy. But he has his she has his mirror on the kitchen table, so she has it tilted and she could see him cooking, and she know when he getting ready to make those plates. My daddy washes his own clothes. He believed in that. A woman didn't have to do that for him. He earns his clothes. He earns my clothes when I go home sometimes. He makes me food. That's my daddy.
So that's why she a spoiled brat.
Basically, yeah. Charge it to my daddy.
Yes. I can't complain because I'm telling you, I'm spoiled rotten. This is the spoiled brat. I'm the spoiled rotten one. Yes, and so you know what? And it's great to see that. Yes, I think it can go both ways. And especially now in this day and time, everyone have a full schedule. I hate the word busy. So everyone can keep a full schedule. So it's about, just a unity and making it work, So
that's
sometimes,
like compromise.
Yes. So if sometimes the male have to do the cooking, or like you say, washing of the clothes, then that's what needs to be done. If the woman got to cut the grass, because my neighbor, husband and wife, that is what happened. I see him taking the kids to school. And bringing the kids home, and I see her outside cutting the grass.
Yes. But I know a lot of women that find it therapeutic to cut the grass.
Yes, because that's
dirty.
I know.
I can't do it.
Yes.
Busting a sweat.
Yes. And, I just look at it now like, oh, my gosh, this is kind of part of continuation of my exercise because I do have to cut the grass.
Yeah. Don't worry. When I hit that Powerball that I don't play.
yeah, exactly.
I'm going to get you a personal landscape.
Yes, and no, we're going to be in that condo, girl.
I know,
penthouse,
girl, with the panoramic windows all the way around. Yes, girl. One level, girl.
And with that sunroof.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes, that's what I want. Because the house thing is starting to be overrated for me. I am ready for some good condo living. How about that?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So the balance.
Back to the
balance.
We'd be all over the place. That's why we can't talk on the phone because we'd be on it for 3 hours. But
and she's telling the truth. She made me late for an event one time because I called her. I made the mistake of calling her. I made the mistake of calling her before I had to go somewhere. We thought we got to make sure it's nothing we have to do. And sure enough, I was getting dressed. I had walked the dogs out of the car. In the car over to the place, and I was like, like an hour late. So, but it's all good for a good friend. It's all good for a good friend. Yes. It's
Yes,
sister,
exactly.
Ashley. Yes, we more than friends.
That's
We
right.
sisters now.
That's right. So I think in a relationship there should be balance. You know, then the scale might tilt a little way. You know, because I always say in a relationship, I don't need you to do what I do. I need you to do what I don't do, or what I don't like to do. Pick up where I fall short. I think it's important to have that balance. Like I know how to cook, but both of us don't need to be in the kitchen now. I'll clean while you cook. I might even be the sous chef. You know, I'll cut up in preparation, but I do not want to be in the kitchen cooking.
Yes.
I hate it.
I'm the same way. I like I said, my husband didn't marry me for my good cooking. Now I clean the mean house. I love the clean, so cleaning was my thing. So it is about the compromise and bringing that balance of what works for you. So thank you for that. They wrote in, send in that topic. So because relationships is big. And matter of fact, we have before we go into commercial break, let's just talk about our night show that we have. Matter of fact, in August on the 25th, the 26th, it'll be the last Friday of every month. So that should be the 26th of August.
Yeah, it is.
That's what our topic is, relationship then. So it's going to be the full hour, but it's going to be the late night version.
Yes,
the late night version.
Yes.
Yeah, real talk out the dark version. So
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because I love a good relationship topic because I love love.
No, LOVE. Yes.
I love it because I got so much to give.
Yes. And the love you give. I really because if people are around me and just I just love loving up on people. I'm just such a big silly kid at heart.
That's why people draw into us.
Yes.
Because we exude it.
Yes. Yes, and that's true. And I will say that, Belinda, you have such a beautiful spirit, and I think that's what allowed us to connect right away because we already been knowing each other for a year, a little over a year now, and it was
instant.
It was really instant. So we're gonna have to go to commercial break, and when we come back,
because I got a good one. I'm saving that for.
I'm saving it for
near
after
and
the
dear
commercial.
To my heart, and I was surprised this came up. But go ahead.
Okay, all right. So we be right back at you here on B.A.A.D.A.S.S Us, Vision and Purpose Media Productions.
It is key that you mind your mental health.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing this week?
Hi.
Use the 5 keys to mental movement.
This week has been a really monumental week for me. I realized that I was not being myself.
Reaching out.
The positive attitude person self, like you guys know me to be.
Staying upbeat.
And get back to that happy, cheery self of me.
This week's been kind of
being
stressful,
creative.
All of the workload that we have on online learning. So I've been trying to use different platforms and different websites to help ease my mind and ease my stress.
And what about you, Margaret?
Well, you guys know me. I just love to work with others and serve them.
Serving others.
Realize that when I serve others, my mind is off of myself.
That's right. And don't forget, self-care is key.
Self-care.
All right. So see you guys next week.
Right.
Bye.
Your mind matters.
Welcome back to B.A.A.D.A.S.S Us, where the women are beautiful, accomplished, and divine. As society sees us, we must change the narrative, right?
Yes.
Are we changing that narrative?
We changing it today.
Yes. And our brothers are accomplished and determined.
Yes.
Yeah, we're changing the narrative. So again, you spoke, we listened.
Yes.
So we have a wonderful topic.
Yeah,
that's kind of like continuation.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit me because it's familiar to me, and a lot of my friends. And I'm sure some of the viewers can relate, especially since COVID. So the young lady asked me, dating sites.
All right.
Can you find love on dating sites? Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Have you ever been on a dating site?
I gotta tell the truth?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Lies. No, you didn't. I know.
No, because it is so. It's almost like it's crazy to say this because we're living in a world and a time of technology. And guys, I love it. I know how to tell you what to do with it, but me actually getting on it and doing it myself.
you have to do it like pen and paper for you, because if it's on a computer, it'll never happen.
I'm just real basic. I can send you an email attachment and
Zoom meetings.
Zoom meeting and that's about it. But
download an app.
Yes, but actually download a dating app, because you're supposed to download them, right?
That's the only way you're going to get it.
Oh, really? No, seriously.
Yeah,
so,
you have to download the app and create an account.
What you mean by create an account? Like put your profile and stuff up there?
Yeah, your name, your profile, something that's going to draw the person into you, a few pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. But I hear this part. Let's talk about this. Okay, I probably getting off topic of what your friend want, or what the write-in said. But why people always putting up pictures of themselves and they don't look like that no more?
Girl, that's a whole thing. I had a wonderful conversation just recently about that. Someone had an experience. You got catfish. They call it catfish.
Wait a minute. What's catfish?
When someone's
trick you?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, see, okay, let's talk about this. I learned something today.
I've never been
catfish. So you never been catfish?
No, because I like to fail fast. Like, let's get this over with. A front video. Everything is technology now. Like, don't.
So you do what now?
You can do video, FaceTime if you have an Apple phone, which you do not. You're an Android user, so you're kind of like
in the best family there is.
Yes, or you have Duo. You can put Duo on your phone, and we can. You just video chat.
Okay.
So you can see up front, because why waste people's time? I always say I have more years behind me than I do ahead of me. Yeah. And the beauty of, I think, a lot of people turn their nose up to dating sites, and I think it's mainly because we are used to doing things the old school way.
Yeah.
Which I like old school way.
Yes.
However, what dating sites allow you to do is meet people that you probably would never cross paths with.
Okay.
Because think about it. If you meet somebody in Pennsylvania, what's the chances of you meeting that person here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even just you're in D.C., they're in D.C. and you're in Maryland. What's the chance of the path crossing? So I think, and dating is fun. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm a good dater.
Yeah. I love dating, but I just haven't got to the point of the dating sites things yet. So, for somebody like me, I'm so old school in that sense, like you said, since I never been, or that's why I had to say no. I've never been on a dating site.
We're gonna bring her current.
And look, and then I even told my friend, I said, we need to create a dating site. She's talking about girl. You haven't even been on one.
I think you still back in MySpace days, because you don't use Facebook really, or Instagram. I think you're back in MySpace.
No, not even then.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I just don't. I just don't. Now for me, I write content for people. I tell them what to put it on the send messages, send out, and all that stuff. But to do it myself, it fell to the wayside. Yeah. So that's gonna be my thing right now. I'm confessing to everyone. I think I'm gonna let Belinda put me on the dating site.
Yeah.
No, I said think.
No, listen to me. I know a few people that found love. A gentleman that I worked with, he married his wife,
though.
And they've been married for a while, have a little girl, and they both met each other on a dating site. I have a few friends that actually got married.
And yes, as much as it's the horror stories out there, it is some good stories out there. Yes. Matter of fact, in my other life when I did my personal shopping and styling, yes, I actually married. I actually did the wedding party of my friend, and she met her husband on a dating site.
Yes.
And like you said, been married for years, had kids, and now they teenagers, and I was like, wow. So it does actually work.
And the question was also like, it was a compilation of a question. A lot of times when people on those dating sites, and with most relationships, they move too fast, because everything is that euphoria, you feel good about it. It's like going to the gym, you work out one day and you look in the mirror, you think you lost a little weight. Yeah. So you're like, oh, I look good. No, you haven't lost anything but a couple of beads of sweat. But, a lot of times.
And like today, and just bad hurt knees.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. My knees are killing me. Okay. But anyways.
Yeah. But a lot of times people move too fast. Like, because you have a lot of people on there, especially the man that's looking for hookups, and how do you cipher through that? How can you cipher through the ones that's actually serious? I know people that were actually in relationships, and on the dating sites, like trying to hook up. I'm like, who hooks up like that?
But that takes a lot of guts, don't it? Because if you're already dating someone and in a relationship, and I heard it even married, and you on the dating site, don't you think you're gonna get caught?
Girl, and just hooking up. What if you're disappointed with that hookup? You can't undo it. I'm just saying. You can't undo it. You're like, I can't believe I wasted my time. That's why I don't understand. You know, I'm the one. Oh, please.
I got version ears over here.
You know, I'm the problem child over here. Like you don't know what I'm going to say out my mouth.
The spoiled brats. I'm just the spoiled rotten. She got to put the bratty part to it.
But like I said, you can't undo it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, just be another notch in your belt. I don't know. I can't do it.
Another waist in your belt.
Girl, please. Yes, you call your girlfriend, you be like, girl.
Yeah, we do talk about you.
Girl. If they knew the things that women say, they'd be like, I'm never dating again.
Yes. Well, you know, it's a wonderful thing. So, okay. So how are we going to wrap up the relationship and take on the next one?
So I had another one. What does being in love look like to you?
Okay, she's just all about relationships
no,
today.
I'm saying I pulled all the relationships. I'm telling you, I pulled all the relationships questions out because Karen, you know how much I love love.
Yes,
I love love.
Yes. Okay, so go ahead with the question.
I'm a nurturer.
Okay.
So, what does being in love look like to you?
Okay. Well, what does it look like to you?
So for me, it's like your homie lover friend. You know, that person where you look forward to coming home to. And it's not like, oh, Lord. You know, that person that you can actually, you know, it's good to have your girlfriends to talk to because it's some things that, you know, your girlfriends can relate to.
Right.
That others can't. A person that's willing to put in that quality time with you, that's willing to communicate, you know, whatever's going on because, you know, you got a lot of people that go to sleep mad at each other. And I do not play that because I do not like anyone being mad at me, for one. And then you just never know. What if you don't wake up? Then I always think about things like that. So I don't go to bed. We ain't going to bed mad. And we sure ain't going to bed in separate rooms. Yeah, so you just figure it out. You find a way to, you know, just communicate. So for me, I just need somebody that I just want a vacation with, you know, spend time with. Have fun, go out to eat, you know. Someone that plans, because I don't always want to be the one that plan things. Romantic. Yeah, all those good things.
Okay.
Just love on me. Affectionate, because, you know, I like touching.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So what does it look like to you?
I take a dose of what you just said.
Yes. And a person that gets nice gifts, you know. Thoughtful gift. Yes, there's nothing greater than a man going out and buying something for you or outfit. Girl, be like, I want you to wear that. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Dad. She just it ain't me, it's her.
That's right, all the time.
Okay, so what's the question?
What does love look like for you? I know you always try to get around these love questions. I'm going to put you on a dating site.
No.
I got pictures of you.
You do?
Yes, you know I do.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm going to create your profile.
Oh, Lord.
I'm a wordsmith because you know I'm good at writing that type of stuff.
Yes.
That's why she has me as a contributor and writer for her magazine.
Yes.
Vision and Purpose Media Productions. Please get a copy.
Yes, you can. And you can go right there now and buy your copy for the July-August issue. Yes.
I didn't write in that one, but please purchase a copy. Yeah. So what does love look like for you, Karen?
I thought I was around
No, not
it.
at all. You know, I'm going to pull it up out of you.
So what love look like for me? And for me, it have to be family. For me, it's about how you love your family. So for me, when it comes to a male, the first thing I want to do is see how he interact around his family,
especially his mama,
daughter,
sisters,
women. The women in his family,
right.
It would tells the tale for me, and that's just how I was raised. You know, if you want to know the true essence of a man, you watch how he treat the women in his family, and so that's truly definitely got to be important to me. And a man who know how to court and date a woman, you know, because in this day and time, I mean, they want they just want the relationship. Well, that part of the relationship without the commitment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
I
you used to have to open up the door for you,
Yes,
you know, pull a
yes.
chair out, because I was standing there in the minute
Yes.
outside the car. I'm not getting in this car till you come open up this door for me.
Yeah.
Because chivalry is not dead, right?
Exactly. Got
Were
to.
you raised by a pack of
Yes,
wolves?
yes. And know how to pull out my seeds,
Yes.
and you know, and so that's where it have to start first, is the family, how he treat the women in his family, and got to be spiritually grounded for me as well, because especially at my age, at this day and time, I don't have time to still be babysitting. You know, I need you to come ready and know how
And
to
not a
be.
project, girl.
Yes,
Who wants a
yes,
project?
a project, and I want the real representative to show up. Let's talk about that word. Okay.
Representative,
Yes.
yes.
I love that. I just learned that too this
Oh,
year.
my God,
So
Karen.
I know. So
My
I was
poor
like,
friend.
"What you mean by the real representative?"
The real person and not their representative. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
You want you don't want their representative, because you know everybody shows up. Not everybody, because what you see with me is what you get.
Yes.
You know.
That's why I didn't understand what they mean by representative. Because I had a friend that said her friend was going through a divorce, separating, going through a divorce because he married the representative. And once, you know, they got married, then the real person came out.
course.
I was like, represent? Oh, my
yeah.
God. I said, I'm going to have to use that
Yes,
word.
they
She
do.
said,
They
girl,
actually
please,
do.
you don't know nothing about that.
Yes, girl. And I'm telling you, people can fake it for a long time. But for me, I'll give you everything up front, so I don't waste your time. You don't waste mine. You're going to get all this
Exactly.
big personality. And if you don't like it, you have a chance to exit stage left.
Yes.
Just go ahead and fade to black.
Which way is
Yeah.
left? Okay, yeah. Look.
Yes. Ooh, yes. So you have to, I think you just be honest up front.
Yeah,
Just, you know.
got to, yes, and I believe in that, because that was a new word I learned, representative.
And back to the point that you made in reference to Heidi, that was the reason why, that was one thing that I loved about my ex-husband, because his focus, like when I first met him, the relationship that he had with his sisters, and his 5 of them, and the relationship he has with his mom, I'm like, you know what? Because I always say the biggest decision that you can make in your life is who you have your kids by. It has nothing to do with your marriage, because you can end that with a stroke of a pen. But who you have your kids by, you have to be careful, because that child is going to take on some of that person's traits.
Yes,
And my
yes.
son did. You know, he
Yes.
took on a lot of his dad's traits, and I'm okay with that, because he was a phenomenal man, you know. He is a phenomenal man. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So yes, I believe in that. You gotta, you know, because it's the same way. Because you know, it go both ways. When you say, if you want to know the true essence of a woman, you can tell by what she have on her arm. In the same way, if you want to know true essence of a man, what he have on his arm. And I'm like, I know I'm an enhancement with anybody that I choose to be with.
That's right.
They have to, you know, show me that they are worthy of me being with them, because I'm an enhancer. I am the prize. And I do know that. So yeah. So I would love to end this, okay, because we got, before we go to our next commercial break, since we on relationship, now let's flip it to, we talking about the personal, the business relation. This is the
Boo.
next.
No, I'm joking.
This is the next. Okay, the next thing that we have text, and what is it? You speak, we listen.
You spoke, we listen.
Okay, you spoke, we listen. And so let's talk. This is as August is. We are now in August, and this is Black Business Month, and we're going to talk. And this is usually our business relations week. So to talk about relationship, how about that? And that was one of the things that we was kind of talking about on Real Talk Out the Dark. Is that, you know, the balance, and someone just wanted us to kind of just finish that part
But
up.
before, let's go ahead and plug
Okay.
the CB&E.
Okay.
That's happening on August 20th. Let's go ahead and get that out.
Oh, no. We're going to do that on the next segment.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So we here,
so,
right?
yeah, we are definitely here.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we're going to finish up. We was talking about do your personal life roll into your professional life, and do your professional life roll into your personal life? How do you know, because you used to always hear the saying that you shouldn't bring your personal life to work, and you
your
shouldn't
feelings at
take
the
your
door.
you shouldn't take your business at home. But in this day and time, let's just face reality. Work is business, business is work, work is home, home is work. So
And that's a muscle that you have to build up.
Yes.
You know, because I built up that muscle over the years. Like when I
Yes.
go to work, I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
I shut it down.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people find joy in your pain. So when I show up at work, you'll never think anything was wrong with Belinda. But that's a muscle that you have to build up. It doesn't come overnight.
Yeah. And for me, what I do bring, what I am at home to work, and that is my personality. Because my personality is going to be the same, like you said, at all times, So sometimes, yes, I understand the theory of that. You don't bring bad things to either or, but but who you are, the character of who you are, going to show up in both places. Yes, on your personal side and your professional side. So for me, I think that's what we need to look at, your character. Now, what kind of character is it? If you one of integrity, you're going to make sure that when you're at work, that you're going to be professional and do and do what needs to be done. And when you're at home, you're going to make sure that you get that attention to your home life and what needs to be done there. And I just think it's all about integrity and your character. What character are you? That's what's going to show up.
Because you have a lot of people that are so mean to people at home and go to work and they treat them, these strangers, they treat them like gold. But so mean to the kids, the parents, different things like that. And then vice versa.
Right.
You have
I
people
gotta
go
say
to work,
vice versa.
and they treat people terrible and come back home and maybe they're going through something. I always say it's never about me, it's about you. How you show up. Because I just don't.
And that's
I don't operate in that space.
And because I just was speaking and have this person very knowledgeable of their work and their job, but they come off so cocky and arrogant, and I that personality don't sit well with me. And because you don't have to show somebody up just because you're smart and you know what you know. Because sometimes less is more.
Smart.
And and so for me, it made me say, okay, what about the home life? What's going on there at that home life, that when you come here on your work life, that you have to just stretch your smartness and your arrogance and basically I found out that person got the Miller's house syndrome, and sometimes and that's what it is when you got the older here, the younger here,
the middle get lost.
The middle get lost, and they always seem to be fighting for attention. So since he's smart and know his work, that's where he was asserting himself at.
Because that's how the middle child be really successful, or they be just mischievous and everything. That's why that book, The Birthing Order, I read that book.
Oh, wow.
When I had right before I had my son.
My girlfriend, you got to give me to me and let me read it then, because my girlfriend, this is the second time I heard about this book.
So phenomenal.
Okay.
So if you have parents with 3 kids, please read that book, because it'll tell you a lot about each of them. Or a number of kids, I should say.
Yes. And so when we come back, we got a real special announcement to make. So I like this. So we're going to have to keep this part of B.A.A.D.A.S.S Us. So we saying that every 5th Tuesday,
whenever it's 5 Tuesdays in a month,
we're going to just go ahead on and let the audience and
let
let our community speak.
Week. You never know.
Or if you want us to come live to wherever you are, just let us know. We can do that as well. So you heard it here first on B.A.A.D.A.S Us. We'll be right back at you here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. That's right. That's who we are. B.A.A.D.A.S Us. What? Who are we? We are women. Beautiful, accomplished, and divine. That's right. B.A.A.D.A.S Us. Yeah. Who are we? We are gentlemen. Our brothers, accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. Yeah, that's right. Who are we? The Black community. Remember us? We are accomplished. We are determined. We are divine. We are of greatness. That's right. The Black community. B.A.A.D.A.S Us. Who are we? That's right. Who am I? I am the person committed to building the next community movement. What about you?
Welcome back to Badass Us. You spoke, we listened. This is our an addition that we brought in because we thought it would be exciting. You know, we want the audience when they send in their questions or, you know, topics that they want us to talk about. We want to adhere to that.
Yes.
You know, and talk about things that's
It's
relevant.
relevant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Listen
yeah,
at us.
I know.
We so cute.
So yes, we're back and we're going to pick up on the surprise that you have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Go,
now,
Karen.
this the drum roll. So, since we are into Black Business Month, we have an announcement. This is a special announcement. On August the 20th, we will be launching Community and Business Network Exchange.
Yes, I'm excited. I am so excited. Yes.
And so this will be, Belinda, I'm so excited. I mean, we just literally have a few more weeks to go. And this is going to be all for our community, community business. And with the basis of it is to make sure that we are creating a hub where we are staying connected. We're buying Black and staying Black. You know, this is something, Belinda, I wanted to do for the last 6 years. And when the pandemic hit, I was even more convinced that we are in a need of this kind of networking. So, and we call this the finest new network group with different results. We want to be informative to our community. If our community needs resources, need help, and just knowing basic things, because a lot of times our community didn't know how to take advantage of the PPP.
Yes.
You know, so we went under and never came back. So we got financial people here that's a part of our cabinets here and going to be able to service our community. So, and guess who's one of the collaborative partners?
Is it me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it me?
Yes.
Little me?
Yes.
Yes, because I will have a booth there.
Yes.
Bella Marie,
Yes.
Skin Essentials.
I like
Yeah,
that.
we
So,
have my-
no, then say
E.
yes.
Essentials. It's spelled E.
Yes.
Hyphen SCENTUALS. Essentials.
I
And I
love
will
it.
be showcasing my body care because you know you want this smooth skin like you know my skin is smooth.
Yes.
You know that's sugar
Smooth,
scrub.
smooth like
That's
that.
right, like butter.
Yes.
So yeah, my sugar scrubs and my moisturizing sticks and whatever I have. Other than that, you know, I always come up with some good surprises.
Yes, and the virtual assistant.
Oh
yes.
yeah. So yes, I will be launching my business, virtual assistants.
Yes.
Because I've always wanted to do that, but it wasn't a great need for it prior to the pandemic. But since the pandemic is happening, a lot of people are working from home.
Yes.
Or a lot of companies are, you know, no longer have those storefronts, those spaces anymore. And most of my career, I was an executive assistant for C-suite personnel. So it's CEOs, CFOs, COOs, or senior officials in government. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
But that is going to be great.
Because I can get you an order.
Yes, she can. You know, because one thing I would say, that's another thing we have in common. Both of us are very well organized. You know, just that organization thing has to be.
Customer service.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And then you know how big I am on customer service.
Yes.
Customer service is everything.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to this. So basically, what we broke it down is what is the need for the community and what is the need for community businesses.
And what's set us apart from other networks? Because you know that's going to be a big question.
Yes, and this is for us. We come in with a personal touch. Yes, so we would have 4 cabinets, and that would be business or entrepreneurship would be the 1, and financial planning would be 2, and then health and wellness would be 3, and then community outreach would be the 4th. And so we under there we have different subject matters that we're going to make sure that we tap in on under each one of them. So if the community need help, and just like I said, knowing resources, and then also we just building our resource base. So members, all the members who join, we want community members to join, and community members are community businesses or aspiring person who want to start their business, a nonprofit organization, or if you're just a positive voice for your community, we would love for you to come out on the 20th and see if this is what you want to be about.
Yeah, because we have someone there that actually works for SBA, right? Small Business Administration. So step-by-step process, you can get that service here.
Yes.
Personalized that you probably wouldn't be able to get if you were to go straight to the the location.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So, yeah.
And then one of the collaborative partners that we already have too. This is a good one. Her and her husband, during the time of COVID, this was at the beginning stage. Now COVID is being more like a cold, but at the beginning, a lot of people was dying from COVID because they just wasn't, we just, because somebody let us get behind the 8 ball. I ain't gonna say who that was, but I'm glad they ain't around no more and in charge of things no more. But anyway, okay. So because of one of the couple that we have as a collaborative partner, and they experienced COVID near death, experienced the husband, they started doing the financial estate planning. Is different assurances now have been created, and that's out here to help help people out, their life insurance, wills. So we're going to be doing all that, estate planning, all these things is going to be a part of Community and Business Network Exchange. We just want our community and community business to be equipped with all the things that they need to know, so that way we'll be better prepared for the next world crisis or the next pandemic, and also we just say come out and be a part of the community, the next community movement.
So if you have a small business or an aspiring business, come out on Saturday, August the 20th, 1 to 4 p.m.
Yes.
And come and get some of this love that we have to give, all this good energy.
Yes, and it's going to be held at 1441 McCormick Drive.
That's McCormick.
Yes.
McCormick Drive.
Yes, McCormick Drive, and that is Upper Marlboro, Maryland, 20774, and we'll be in Suite 1030, and that's around the back of the building. So so we love to see you there. If you want more information, you can reach me at 202-904-1000, 202-904-1000, or you
Facebook page, right?
Yes, or you can email us you can email us at give us a media production. This is the company, CB Network Exchange at gmail.com. So again, C as in community, B as in business, network exchange at gmail.com. Yes. Oh, I cannot believe the time is over. Now it's time to say goodbye.
I don't want to.
All that company.
That's my favorite day of the week.
Yes, and she be on vacation next Tuesday, so I'm going to miss you already.
I know.
But please come back.
I'll be in Savannah, Georgia.
Yes.
Girl, I heard about this place that sells great fish sandwiches, B.A.A.D.S.S or something.
Okay, rub it in.
See those little trees.
Okay,
I'll take plenty of pictures. I'm a picture girl.
Yes, we know. Yes, Miss Glamour puts.
I might get discovered one day, girl.
Yes. You already discovered.
Yeah, you're right.
They just need to discover you.
That's right. You got that right.
Exactly.
Say it again for the people in the cheap seats.
Because we already discovered.
That's right.
You just need to discover us.
That's right.
All righty. So thank you all for tuning in for our special edition, and we thank the community for sending in. You speak, we listen. Right?
Yes.
This
I
was
love
great.
It. I love
it. Yes. So we see you next time. In the meantime, stay in your vision, stay in your purpose, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.